Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further than that, you can go ahead and become a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you're interested in joining our community and joining any of our games, we have open slots available in our Tuesday evening game and our Friday early game right now. Just ping me, DM me, see if any of the games are suitable for you, and we'll try to get you sit down and situated. We'll have a one-on-one and make sure that it is a good suit for you. But that's enough of my shameless self-promotion. How about we actually play some D&D? All right, Clover, what the hell happened last session?
Last session.
Oh wait, I missed
on-
the shit.
Oh, what?
I
Oh, sorry, I
Okay.
muted you real quickly. All right, go ahead, Clover.
Okay. Last session on Exandria, campaign 2. They woke up at Clover's little friendly hideout, and when we woke up there, we decided that we're going to come up with a game plan to go to the Shimmering Ward of Rexingtrum to figure out where this assassin is going to be. We all came up with different plans, but then we all just decided that we'll figure out when we get down there, because that's usually how it turns out. We went through a contact we got through hands, which was these goblins that go through the sewers into a little pipe that they pour disgusting meat into that has oozes down there. Good to know. And we crawled through that to get to the Shimmering Ward. We immediately got out, prestidigitated. When we cleaned ourselves up, I believe John got into disguise, and now she is Jane. And we decided to go shopping for a bit. We went to a store that was run by two gnomes who are family and also rivals. The first one upcharged us a bit, and the other one came off as much nicer. During that time period, Clover snuck off for a minute and came back and met up with everyone at the why can't I remember this? The university. We're just going to call it the university. When we got down there,
The Academy grounds.
Yeah, the Academy grounds. Once we got to the Academy grounds, there was a few things that happened. Clover immediately saw the thing, showed her student ID, and got in. And the rest of the group decided to go up to the front of where the speech was going to take place, where they met Lady Vesterogna, I believe. And she's one of the archmages and a bullstrucker, if I'm not confused. She is one of the archmages for the Empire, and they talked to her for a bit. Miriam pretended to be somebody trying to join the university and showed off minor illusion to an archmage. They were very impressed. And I believe Gunther is a dog right now, and it has most of the people's attention. Yeah.
I mean, Gunther managed to sniff out a couple of odd places that smell very strange here. And yeah. Vesterogna went back to working on different wards and glyphs within the area, completely ignoring all of you as well as the Crown's guards doing what they are doing. Clover, roll me an investigation roll, please.
Okay, I'm gonna use my recap inspiration on this one. Well, yeah, recap I just gave. Court, investigation, public. How was that? 14. I'm gonna add 2d4, 2d4. There we go, 21.
21, much better. Wandering around, looking at the walls, the version of the Solstice Academy that you are used to, or the sister chapter that you are used to, is impressive. But the wards in this building are incredible. You can't imagine anybody who's not a student here would be able to get into the building, let alone set up traps or plan an assassination. Walking along the side of the building, you see numerous different classrooms on that side of the building that would face out towards where the speech is going to be held by King Dwindle. And all of the windows are sealed shut. None of them are capable of being opened. There's no windowsill outside for people to step out onto, not even so much as a flower bed that is out there.
I didn't see any students or people in there with black shoes with a buckle on it, like black boots with a buckle that look kind of dirty.
None that look dirty. There's plenty of the, eldritch knights that wander the halls protecting the students in the wartime that have black boots with buckles, as is customary for anybody who's militant, but none of them are dirty.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess she's getting out of there then. Next building.
Okay. And that is the only official Solstice Academy building that is within range of where the speech is going to be held. The rest are private dormitories, and the students' dormitories, you would be aware, have magical wards that only students who are marked as being students to that dorm are able to enter inside of, aside from head professors of that specific school of magic that they teach. The wards and protections they have in this place are astounding. So, we'll go over to everybody else after you have sniffed out a couple of odd places. You did smell that fragrance had more down towards the south side of your current location that may have more of these odd locations. What would you all like to do?
Well, I'm still in dog shape, and I think I managed to alert the rest of the group about the two places I sniffed out earlier.
Yeah.
Right. So other than that, I'm just playing dog. Not really going to speak while I'm in dog shape right now. So.
Everyone else?
Lily will start to try to make her way to the this. You said it was like a library archive or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah, that's what the building looks like on the outside.
Yeah.
The front
Lily
of
would
the
like.
building is over here.
Oh, yeah. Lily would like to see if she can go inside.
Okay. Everybody else?
You
all see Lily wandering away by herself and remember what happened last time?
I'm gonna follow Lily.
Yeah, nothing but
Okay.
good things.
I'm also gonna follow.
Just look like Gunther's trying to sniff Tosha's butt because dog stuff.
Something
And
like
then
that.
there are two.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're in the academy. You're not one of the two. Miriam and John.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have to stay next to Mama.
Mama knows best.
You're
If
a
you're
special little boy.
turning to look after Lily, we'll start making that way.
Question first. I think I may still be on a leash, actually.
No, the leash was taken off after we left the site of that guard,
Right. Okay.
and nobody else has brought it up, so you're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that guard was just being a dick.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just following after Tulsa and Lily and just trying to sniff for any more interesting, scents.
Hey Joey, quick question. The door, is it like covered by these two guards or?
I'll describe it here in a moment. Just to expedite things along, Clover, you walk out of the building and see most of your allies, or all of them, walking over here towards the archive. When you get out to the front of the building, everybody else, you see that the 2 guards are positioned on either side of the doors, which are currently shut. Glass-made doors that have metal trimmings around the edges of them, and has the assembly seal on the outside of it, with the Dwendalian seal behind that as well. Keep in mind, they are 2 different entities, technically. The Cerberus Assembly works alongside the Dwendalian Empire and belongs to the Empire as well, but they are considered 2 different powers. As you are approaching towards it, Lilia, the 2 guards look at you and state your business.
And Joey, this is like the archives and stuff, right? Or at least the library.
Well, it is the building that resembles a library or archive. You have no idea what it actually is. It just resembles a building that would be like that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to visit the library, please.
Do you have a student pass?
Shit. Lily's gonna. I don't know what to do here.
No, where might I get one?
By being a student or being a guest of a student. Or professor. Or scholar with permissions.
Well, I believe I am the latter in that case.
Okay, may I see the documentation?
That is the thing. I was not given the documentation, so...
Without proper documentation or without any advisement from any student, no one is allowed in our libraries or archive. Clover, I messaged you, by the way. Roll 20.
Okay. As I come up behind them, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, they're with me." John's there, right? Jane and Miriam.
Jean, Miriam, Gunther, everybody is all together for once.
They're with me. I'm showing my brother here. I'm gonna look up at Miriam, much taller than her. The campus and all the rest of the workers for the family.
May I see your documentation?
So pull out her student ID.
Sorry,
Guard
what?
takes it. Examines it. Hands it back to you. And the 2 guards grab onto the sides of the door and open it for all of you to walk inside. Your pet, is it very well trained?
Oh, little Gunther here. He's been in the family for 3 years. He's well trained. Shake hands with one of them, Gunther.
I reach out
Can
my
you
hand.
shake? Can you shake? Oh, you can shake. And reaches down and like shakes your paw. Oh, look at that. You are. Oh, may I feed him?
Yes. Watch out though. He
Pull
bites
out a-
fingers.
Oh, that is fine. I won't report it. Pulls out a little strip of dried meats and hands it down to you.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you
take
want
it
some?
right off his hand.
Oh, that's just a good boy, and just starts scratching your head, very enthusiastic about you. Oh yeah, he speaks too. Yeah, this is so good. Okay, sorry. Back to business. Enjoy yourselves. Hope you find everything you are looking for.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You as well. Not everybody in the Empire is a bad person.
Just most.
No, just everyone.
Oh, wrong song. Wrong song.
Swan song.
No, not that song. Here we go. As you walk inside of this massive library, you see the construction of the building inside appears to be far larger than it was on the outside. Very magically influenced in everything that it has. Those of you that are from official academies, you would be aware that the statues on the sides of the upper level are probably sentient statues that are in position to guard any would-be bad situation that occurs. There's not that many students in here, maybe a total of 15 all in all. And there is just as many librarians moving around, stacking the shelves and checking everything as they need. There is a front check-in desk, as all of the students would be aware of. Anybody who comes through has to sign in, check in, and state what they are looking for inside of a location like this. For anybody who's never been inside of a library before, meaning you are somebody who did not grow up inside of an academy like Miriam, Lily, Clover, this place is astounding. It is the perfect cool temperature to keep you awake without making you too cold. It has a slight breeze at all time that's not enough to ferrule a piece of parchment or a page, but enough to just keep a presence passing through you. The shelves at the upper levels are stacked to the brim with tomes of all different varieties. Each section has its own label in Zemnian, of course. Everything in here, for the most part, is Zemnian, that expresses different schools of practice, different sources of knowledge, historical pieces of information. And then the tomes that are within those segments are all barcode in their organization. As you walk up, Lily, the one librarian seated in the chair will look up to you. Hello there, madam. How are you doing today?
I am doing okay.
Very good. If you would not mind, please sign in this ledger right here.
Already done.
And Lily points to the part where she had, I put it in the in-game chat. She already signed in and stated her business.
Oh. But thank you. And what business did you write down?
Well, you said it was like what we're looking for. She's looking for books on like magical sigils, arcane marks, basically the same sort of stuff she does for her artificing in combination with science.
Enjoy. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask any of the librarians for assistance.
Thank you.
Everyone else?
Just going to be following Clover around and at some point asking, so is that a practical application that you have, or is this just more of the same?
Practical. Oh, you guys need to sign in. I'll be there in a moment. And she's looking down at her book a little frantically.
And as you are walking past, you hold out your ID as you are supposed to, and one of the magical gems that rotates around just scans you in. Easy access. You're marked down.
She lets out a sigh.
Clover. Clover, what level of schooling did you accomplish, or have you accomplished even a level of schooling?
She was there for like, I want to say like 4 years. So I'd say up to second level at max. Like it would be second. Yeah, I think it would be up to second level. She would have learned there.
Everyone else sign in, except Gunther, of course, because the dog does not need to sign.
Yeah, I'll sign myself in, Marion in.
Clover would make sure to sign in last.
Well, you don't need to. Your ID scans you automatically.
Perfect. Yeah, okay, good. That's what I was
Students
hoping.
have the student pass. You hold it, it scans you, you're noted. Everybody else has to physically sign in and take the time to do so.
I'm gonna go look
The
down at
Empire is
Gunther
efficient.
and make a sniffing noise.
I lean in a bit closer and I whisper, you know, you can just say what you want to say. I understand you.
Oh, what a nice dog. It thinks I'll talk to it.
So, I assume one by one, everybody writes down whatever alias they wish to have. Please post what your alias is so I have it on note and record. Voltaire. Good boy. Just a paw. Just, and then move. Alrighty. Lily, what alias? Oh, you already wrote down Laroon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know. So,
okay.
You all have access to the library now. You may move past the front desk if you so desire. The stairs over here lead up to the upper landings, and the only one of you that is allowed through the magical wards around these stairs that cycle downwards is Clover. Clover, you're allowed to go down one additional level from this one. No further.
Got it.
What are you all doing?
I will be like walking over through the different aisles, just and having a whiff of air, just to try and see if I recognize that smell coming from somewhere. And if this is sort of, let's see, we came in from, I did pick up on that there would be something maybe over towards the end there. So I'll make my way up to the northeast end, sort of. And yeah, just
So
keeping an eye out for just keeping a nose out for that same scent as before.
I'm gonna look for any tomes on either historical sites or rare magics. As
okay.
Yeah.
Investigation, please.
May Lily also do an investigation for the book she was looking for?
Sure.
You're so close to greatness.
So far. Roll me your survival check, Gunther.
Isn't it perception? Or
Oh, you're tracking right now. It's survival.
oh, right, yeah.
You perceive the smell. Survival is tracking it to a specific location.
Right, okay. Do I still get advantage for being a dog on the smell thing?
Sure, why not? We'll get to you last, Gunther.
Okay.
So, starting with you, Lily. The information you are looking for, first off, you don't even know how they use their system in order to keep their information organized here. You thought that you would be able to go over towards specific practices of studies, which would be the most efficient way to do it in this place, and it doesn't appear to be that. They have nonfiction, fiction, religious tomes, geographical tomes, things like that. It's all very, like, strange how they do all of that, and you're starting to learn how they categorize everything, but you can't find what you are looking for yet. Tolsha, you do find one book that has different aspects of history inside of the Empire, different geographical sites of interest and intrigue. The first one of note is the ruins of Schattengrad. Apparently out there is a ruins of an old civilization that mostly stayed into the underground, and it is rumored that they died during the Calamity before the Zemnians came to the Empire and saved it from all of the horrific things that transpired, quote unquote. In addition to that, they also have a newer tome about a place called Allfield. Is further to the south. Marrow Valley? Yep. Over. Allfield, which is to the south of Rexentrum. If you see, Rexentrum is all the way up here. You are. In Allfield, they found what looked to be different systems of tunnels that were dug through, presumably by some type of powerful entity that was luckily destroyed in the recent years by agents of the Empire. And they have utilized that system of tunnels in order to make a connection between Allfield and Rexentrum, an easy point of access between the two cities.
That's a long system of tunnels.
Potentially.
Okay.
That's everything you find. Over to here. Jean and Marion, neither of you said anything about looking for anything or investigating?
No, I typed it in chat. I didn't want to talk when too many other people were speaking, so.
Okay. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. I usually skip when you type it as your character, because usually that's like conversations between two people, and then I go back and read it. Checks windows facing out towards the grounds and looks for access. Ooh, investigation, John. And Marion, what about you?
I guess I'll look for. Damn it. I want to look for the freaking ways assassin would do shit, but we're in the college's library, and I can't read Zemnian. Gunther told us about that weird smell on this building, right?
That is correct.
All right, I'm going to try to look for what might be causing that smell. I know it's stupid vague. I honestly can't think of anything how to word that better.
Okay. So he told you the smell was over towards the northeast side of this building. If perspective-wise, yeah. So northeast from where you currently stand. So you're going over there to just look for any odd things?
Yeah.
Right. You get over to illusionary windows that have currently the shining, dazzling, bright sky being shown outside of them with beautiful little birds flying across the landscape. And you can tell this is definitely illusions just to, in case the weather ever gets bad, people can still experience something nice out there. Move your token all the way up there, please.
All right.
Also, John, I'm going to put you on the upper level since you're looking for stuff like that. Portia, since you're looking for books and stuff, I'm just going to choose a random bookshelf. Or you choose a random bookshelf that you're at. Okay?
Sure.
Mirian, investigation, please. Now, are you doing this subtly, or are you just looking at the walls and looking all around for anything odd?
I will attempt to do this subtly.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
5.
5's not bad. 5 is not bad. You're definitely not subtle. However, as you're examining over there, you do find the illusion is placed on this large, what looks to be almost like mirror-shaped plaque on the wall. And when you look at the illusion for a while, you begin to see your reflection in it. Like, very subtly see your reflection, almost like a mirror of sorts. And when you move the placard and look out, there appears to be a hole in the wall. A drilled hole, very small, that an eye could peer out of, that's looking... Well, let me bring you to the other map and show you where it's looking.
Is this actually a thing that is important, or is this just a horny college student?
It is looking directly in this direction. It is looking exactly where King Dwindle will be giving his speech. Now, as you discover this and everybody else is still investigating around, Gunther, you pick up the scent again around this bookshelf, and then it moved over towards this bookshelf. And when you get to this bookshelf, the scent becomes more... well, recent in its creation. And then you start circling around over towards these windows where the scent is also getting a bit more, well, recent. As if whoever made that smell has come through here not very long ago.
All right. Is it still possible to follow the scent?
Oh, yeah. You follow it over to where Marion is clearly looking at a hole through the wall. Like, dead ass move the thing and looking and examining at it. But he's trying to look behind him to make sure nobody's seeing. And when you get over to this table, what's your passive, Gunther?
15.
The librarian that was seated here when you were just over at this location, when Marion started his investigation, is gone. And you don't see them anywhere inside the building anymore. You smell the chair they were seated on. That's the smell of the person that you've been tracking so far. They were there literally a moment ago as you walked away.
And it seems like they just vanished in thin air.
No. your survival picks up that they walked over in this direction, and you're able to track it all the way over to the stairs before it disappears. And the stairs leading downwards are warded, stopping people without a pass from going further.
All right. I will move over to Tulsa because she's standing right here.
Yeah.
And gently just nudge her knee with my nose and just lean in close and, hey, did you see someone pass through here just now? I think it's the person we are looking for.
My passive is 17.
You didn't notice? I mean, you've noticed students, librarians moving, but not anything that stands out to you.
Nothing that stood out. Why?
I think there was, it looked like a librarian or one of those people who work here. They were seated over by the windows over there. And I think they may have be the source of the smell. They went over to the stairs and I don't find them anymore.
I see. I'm going to put the book back on the shelf and then go find Clover.
Okay.
Wherever she might be.
Now, John, on the upper level, as you were looking, examining for a way to a rooftop, you do see on the ceiling there is this large glass pane dome that is currently expressing a sunshiny, beautiful day with that has little tiny birds and wyverns flying around and like subtle clouds, and that does not look like the same outside that you just experienced. But nothing else seems to stand out as a way upstairs or any windows on the upper level that would lead outside. However, what's your passive, John?
23.
23. As you're staring up at the domed window, you hear words uttered on the lower level that sound like arcane casting. And when you look down, there's just a tiny bit of dust that twists into a perfect little twists into a perfect little cyclone, little tiny one, and then falls to the ground. As if somebody just narrowly escaped your, well, knowledge of their presence. It happened right here, John.
I'll make my way down to that area.
Gunther is already
Wander
there
down
sniffing around.
Yep. Olshay, you said you're looking for Clover. Go ahead and get to her. Wait, where'd Clover go? I lost Clover. What the fuck? Oh,
I
no,
mean,
she's over.
so
at
did
the
everyone.
beginning. Okay. Yeah.
She's the next Mary.
Oh, Clover was. What year was the student next to me, by the way?
Year 1 student.
Oh, never mind.
They're reading The Practical Magics of Mage Hand.
Conjuration? Is that what you're trying to study?
Yeah, I think that would be my concentration. Is that not a cool concentration?
No, God. Haven't you heard? Everyone's
Also,
been going in.
Wyatt, we're looking at your chest right now.
Oh,
so you're
wow.
aware.
Why that fall? Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I was about to say, we're not that type of stream, sir.
Rips open shirt.
We're not on Twitch anymore, thank you.
I was about to jump in my bathtub.
Oh, no. Go ahead, Clover.
Conjuration. No, all the cool magic is an illusion and enchantment.
Enchantment, isn't that evil? That sounds so mean. Illusions sound cool. I mean, I guess I could. He puts back the practical magics of Mage Hand and goes towards the practical magics of Minor Illusion.
Watch this. I'm gonna Minor Illusion a chair near the librarians.
They look next to themselves, then look over at you.
Oh. See? Isn't illusion fun? Now you just have to do that in a park with a bench.
The student just... Okay, that can be fun. Yeah. And they start... Congratulations, you just changed that student's life. They are going to become an illusion expert. But anyways, around this time, Tosha walks up behind you with Lily.
Oh, my family's here. It was nice meeting you. I never got your name.
Riku.
Riku?
Sorry, Rico.
Rico. Good luck with illusions. You're gonna love it.
Thank you. Bye.
There's a.
And as you're like stepping away, he's gonna whisper, "Your sister is very pretty."
Oh, okay.
At Tosha, like when Tosha walks around the corner.
There is a book over here I believe you would like. Come. I'm
Okay.
gonna take her over this way and whisper. Couldn't believe he believes he smelled the person of interest heading down the stairs.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe I could bring Gunther. Come here, boy.
All right. Marion, you found everything that you were looking for. If you want to... Hey, everybody's at the stairs for some reason.
Chloe's gonna try to get
that.
to hold Gunther as she walks down the stairs to bring the dog with her.
Okay. So, for a breath of a moment, everybody is together. Is there anything you all wish to do? Or say, or express, or learn?
I don't know if you guys can make it down there, but I can probably take Gunther here, especially since it's my comfort dog, service animal.
Someone was here, and then they just vanished.
You're
I
holding him
can't
up right
find
now. Just
smell anymore.
So I just imagined like Clover shouted that last part about the therapy dog. Everyone looks, and then Gunther just starts speaking.
He's your therapy animal. He's also your therapist.
I'm
Yeah,
just a
that's-
familiar.
That's what therapy animal is, right?
and how does that make you feel?
No, I have not been trained in therapy, but you can pet me, and that should make you feel better.
Yeah.
Roll me deception check, Clover.
Finally, something she's actually good at.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say that. That's a jinx.
Okay, we're gonna luck point that and re-roll.
Alrighty, you're down to one more luck point, right?
2 for today. 14.
14.
I don't think anyone's gonna be looking into it hard.
I'll roll an insight check still. The librarian looks over. Nice try. Your document did not say anything about that.
I just like having my dog with me. Oh well.
That's fair, but we have rules for a reason. If we bend the rules for you, we have to bend the rules for other people, and then we turn into a lawless state like Tal'Dorei, and we fall to them.
I stare at the librarian, look as cute as possible.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh.
Oh, damn, 5. As you do that, you get like a little eye booger that just like drips down your nose, and the librarian goes, "I'm sorry. No. It is a very lawful civilization."
No, I agree. We don't want to be like those people from Tal'Dorei. Be savages. Okay, I'm gonna head down.
Is it normal for people to cast spells in this place?
We have a great deal many students who practice simple magic arts, but we limit whatever spells you cast within this level of the library to only the first level of schooling. And of course, nothing that is damaging, dangerous, or altering to somebody's perspective. There are certain magics that assist students with identifying what they are looking at, or detecting the other presence of magic, or even summoning their familiar, getting a mage hand to grab a book. All of these manner of magic castings are permitted.
I stage whisper share what I saw with Miriam and Clover.
That doesn't sound like a first level spell.
Both of you can roll me an Arcana check.
I don't like the idea of Clover going down there
Natural
by herself.
2027.
Hell yeah. That would have been a misty step by the sounds of it. To Clover. To Miriam, it left the presence of a trail of either dust or smoke, which suggests that form of misty step was not a archaically designed form of magic. It might have been a natural magic for specific people with specific physiologies that can do that. Because your concentration and focus in the Lyceum was on different races and their physiology. When you were a student there, you would be fully aware that certain races have the innate spellcasting abilities, and very few of them have that ability associated with Misty Step. Specifically, Shadarkai and Eladrins.
What are Eladrins again?
Fey elf.
Seasonal depression elf.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadarkai
Am I
are
wrong?
the Shadow Realm elf.
Yeah, the ones to the Raven Queen and stuff. But they are just elves. They're just different.
Since I cannot be subtle to save my life, I sign in giant to Lily, explaining that to her so she can just blab it out.
Yeah,
Lily blabs it out and makes it sound like she was the one who realized and came up with it.
All right. And you tune down your voice meter so it's barely audible.
Yeah, the volume.
Oh,
uh-oh.
Damn it.
Oh man, yeah, Joey, your face paused for a second on a pretty funny face.
Ha! Too fast for you. Anyways. So, you tell everybody that. Low, hush voice.
So accidentally cranks up to max.
No.
If I might make a suggestion, before you go down there, Clover, why don't you take this backpack with you?
And Lily is suggesting her bag of holding.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting Misty.
Well, technically Misty's in the bag of
this.
holding. But Lily was also going to suggest...
And if someone can hold their breath long enough, maybe they might be able to sneak down there with her.
It's a good idea, especially with these wards coming back. It's not going to be fun.
It doesn't actually smell like they went downstairs. It smells like they just vanished.
I can still check if you guys want to check the other way.
Does somebody
Standing
want
here
to
where
hop
the
in
stairs
the
go
bag
up.
of holding? No, these stairs go down. The stairs that go up was the level that John was on. These stairs only go down. So does somebody want to stealth check, jump into the bag of holding without being seen, and then go down with Clover when she checks? Or are you sending her down there by herself?
I can go with you, Clover.
Guys, Clover is
Sneak your
very
dog down
capable
there.
of being good on her own.
I'll be like a purse dog.
All right,
Just
Gunther?
remember, there are bones in the bag.
It's a bag of holding.
Gunther, stealth check.
Ooh.
With advantage, since we're all kind of around enough to maybe give some cover.
If somebody creates a distraction, that would work, but cover, I mean, there's bookshelves you can just cover.
Miriam will try to make a distraction by accidentally falling down the stairs.
So you're
That
falling
works for
into the
me.
magical wards.
No, I'm falling down these stairs.
Oh, those ones. Okay, roll me a performance check.
All
I'll
right,
use my
I'm,
session inspiration on this.
I'm assisting as
Oh, okay.
he like begins falling. I'm gonna cry out, "No, my son!"
I was gonna say, can
Look at
Lily
it.
assist by just laughing uproariously at that?
Well, fuck. I tried,
No,
damn
my
it.
son! You try to throw yourself down the stairs, but oh, you're a wizard. No. And then you just like lie down them.
You know, I'll just use that inspiration I got a while back.
I was gonna say, Joey.
I
Joey, can Lily help Marion get to his feet and then push him down the stairs?
I mean,
22
opposed
stealth.
athletics, sure. Opposed
Well-
athletics, both of you.
None of us are good at this.
You realize he is a stone giant Goliath, right? Oh shit, he's
Over-
heavy.
And you're 4 foot.
Clover's gonna grab the bag of holding with Gunther in it and say, "By the gods, you guys are so embarrassing," and run down the stairs, fake crying.
One of the librarians. I hate to do. I hate the stereotype, but shh. Clover. You have Gunther in the bag as he took the moment of the chaos to sneak into the bag. You grab the bag, run down the stairs quickly, and as you are passing by, you hold out your student ID so it can scan you, and a door shifts in front of you at the bottom of these stairs, allowing you into the first level of this library before you. As you open the door and step inside, there's an arcane shimmer that tingles your skin as you pass by. That's just checking to make sure you are the person on the ID, not just somebody who's illusioned. And you enter into a row of the library that has quite a few books and tomes on it about every first level version of casting and spells that the Empire has access to. On this level, there's about 20 students in total, all of which are seated at their own tables in groups and clusters, except for about 5 of them who are wandering the bookshelves with at least 6 stacks of books, trying to juggle and hold on to them before moving to a different table for themselves. Gunther, at this time, you poke your head out of the bag of holding.
I'm gonna go.
Do you grab a bone while you're in there?
No,
I'm gonna go to where the
I don't
row-
want to bite the undead things or previously undead things.
I'm gonna go to a row wherever conjuration is and say, "Where's that spell?" Kind of loudly. Find familiar. As she says that, just gonna let him throw out. Such a good spell. And I'm the only one who knows how to make a dog familiar.
Yes, you're very clever, Clover.
Familiars don't talk.
I think I can say, you can't talk.
Gunther doesn't know that.
You have the
So
best
you get
thing,
over
yeah.
to one of the shelves. As you get over there, Clover, looking for that book, Gunther's passive, you look over at a student, and written on the side of it is "Find familiar Volume 1 aspects of different creatures of the Fae variety." And they're holding the book very defensively as they're moving to their own table.
Do they just go, mine?
Pretty much. Wizards don't like sharing. Mine. So, what are the two of you doing?
Well, I'm gonna take a whiff and see if I can pick up any smells.
Roll me a perception check. There's definitely a Magic the Gathering player down here who hasn't bathed in probably 4 or 5 days. There also smells to be one individual that resembles the smell of freshly brewed coffee, but you don't see any coffee near them, which is very strange. And nobody else seems to exude any amount of fragrance that you have been tracking thus far. There's not even a sign of it that you can pick up on, at least.
I think we lost them. Clover.
I think maybe they went down. I can go down one more level, I think. Or at least try.
I don't know. Maybe I will walk around and look a little closer. Maybe smell somewhere else.
Oh, look at the students. Do I see any elves?
Looking around, there's a couple of elves down here. Yeah. Half elves.
I guess I'm gonna walk over there towards them.
Right. You walk over to one of the tables, and as you do, they scoot some of the books over to take up less than the 6 seats that they were taking up. Sorry. And they go back to studying, and they are stressing right now. They look like it's midterms.
What are you guys studying? I could probably help you a bit, but I'm also looking for my friend, Elf.
What? I need to study for my class. I have to perfect. Find traps is my trial. Why would they say find traps? The spell is useless.
What if you want to know if there's a trap in the area?
You can look.
Then why don't you just look around? I mean, you don't really need to study it. If you say look around and say, oh, there's one right there, then you found the trap.
The professor has it out for me. I don't know what it is. It sucks.
You know what I do when the professor has it out for me? Move their chair in minor illusion, a fake one.
I could never do that.
Because you're not an illusion student. Find traps.
Excuse
That's divination.
Me.
Divination. Nerd.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Divination is the coolest school of magic. Thank you very much. I can alter reality.
I'm gonna look at the other students.
Probability.
I'm gonna look at all the other students.
Roll me insight check as the student. Oh no. You just said Warhammer is cooler than Pokemon. Okay, like you are.
They're all divination wizards. I thought they were all gonna like.
No,
speak
not
up
all
and
of them. Just roll me an insight.
22. We love that number.
A couple of the students are like covering their ears, trying to just focus on what they're doing, and a few other ones are now peeking up because they're interested in the drama that's unfolding. And one of them is sitting in the back, and you see him minor illusion a chair against the wall and just smirks.
We love illusion students. Please.
Y'all are going to break so many ass bones.
Okay, if divination's so good, why are you studying so hard? I mean, shouldn't you already kind of know it? All knowing?
I bet you
Change
can't even
chance.
make a talking familiar.
Yeah, see that?
What the
I made
fuck?
See, if you study
Did you just
conjuration,
illusion that dog to talk?
yeah, it's actually an illusion. But see, isn't it cool?
Wow. Deception check.
I can make it say anything.
With advantage.
Oh god, okay, we're luck pointing that.
Okay, one more roll.
This is getting real bad.
It's not
guys.
like your deceptions.
22. Thank god.
Well, no, you only get one more roll. When you luck roll, you don't gain the
Oh.
advantage. You just gain one additional roll.
We beat
Oh,
it.
But
We beat
13,
it.
yeah. Really, that is pretty cool, but no, divination would give me the power to alter probability so I can experiment with more dangerous magics in the future, and I can change the outcome
cast
of
a spell.
reality.
Cast a spell.
I don't want to. Leave me alone.
Cast a spell. I don't think you can.
This wizard can't cast a spell.
Wizard spells by level. Is there a first level divination spell?
No, there's not. Mind traps.
It's like detect magic
No,
or something like that.
Detect
Identify.
magic.
Yeah, isn't
I'm
it
gonna
detect
settle
magic and
some-
identify?
I'm gonna subtle spell counter spell when he casts a spell.
Yeah.
You dick. I detect magic.
Wow. I'm so impressed. Is anyone else watching this?
One student in the back is like actively watching, and the others are trying to pretend like they're not.
And
I
now
think
I'm
I've
just
proved why you should change majors.
Can I just say I love the fact that we're seeing the evolution of the old nerd trope of throwing crayons for lightning bolt and paper balls for fireball right now.
Wait, the throwing crayons one?
People did stupid things when they were kids.
Now, if you want to try a real school of magic,
Leave me alone. I need to study. I can't
can
fail again.
I can recommend you to a new teacher who will not hate you. And I think you do better at.
Cool.
Go check out the Enchantment and Illusion School. You'll love it.
Enchantment, is that just so evil?
It's not not the controlling things, but dominate beast. Then you get little dogs like this.
Why would I go near beasts?
Wouldn't you want to help the Empire? What if the town's being attacked by something, and you don't want to?
I'm
And
going
you
to
want
be-
to do this violently?
I'm going
Unless
to be
you're one of those-
studying for the. It's just let me focus. Let me look. And the student just starts breaking down in tears, crying, bawling their eyes out at the table. You
He
stressed
wasn't
out a
very
college
helpful.
student during midterms.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, we're just gonna start. I guess what do you? I'm gonna look at Gunther. Up or down?
You can't go further down.
You can always try.
Smell around a little bit down here first.
Do I see any students above second level down here? Or is it all first year?
All of them appear to be first year.
It's like, what's fucked out of particular student? God.
All right, so back upstairs with everybody else. Clover and Gunther have been down there for about 5-10 minutes at this point.
Does a Lily hear the
And G-
crying of?
What's your passive? 14? No. But Tosha and John do.
That's either good or bad. I'm not sure which.
At this point, the
what's
two of
that
them come
good?
back upstairs.
Nothing down there but depression.
Sounds like it. You made one of them cry.
Well, he was a divination wizard. He's gonna cry a lot.
Couldn't even cast spells.
That
Yeah.
explains a lot, actually.
Give him a
Marion,
favor.
Lily, you remember your first year of school? Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
lot
that
of
was good.
tears.
That was a good time. Lily caused a lot of tears. Lily got back at her bullies and caused them a lot of tears. Great year.
Oh, that's cute. You think the Empire cares about mental health? Anyways.
You cannot attack it. Get out.
So, everybody, you're all back together up top?
Yeah. Like Gunther out of the bag and just be like, okay, now where to?
Shrug. As a dog would shrug.
Bullshit.
Didn't you also mention previously that to do the task that they would have needed to do,
She says, referring to the assassination.
that they'd have to be at a certain point, most likely? Why don't we go investigate that spot?
Yeah, Miriam, what did you see over there? I saw you by the window.
Marion. Dark Rave. There you go.
Yeah.
Gunther
Gunther asks you, what did you see over by the window? I saw you looking at the...
There is a tiny hole drilled through the stone that has, you can see the event, direct line to the building across the street.
Oh. That was probably our person then that Misty stepped away. That's definitely how they're gonna do it.
There was a librarian sitting over by there, and when I came over, he was gone. He vanished. I did not get a good look at them.
Should we go out and try to find him again? I mean, I don't think they would have cleaned up their scent. They probably just think Miriam's looking for him.
I think too, before we head out of here, Lily would like to stop by the front desk again real quick and just ask a question.
Okay, you go over to that librarian who smiles at you as you approach. Hello.
Excuse me, I'm having trouble finding the books I want to find, but is it possible in a couple of days to come back later?
And Joey, what day was the king dropping by for his speech or whatever? Tomorrow.
About tomorrow. Would I be able to access the library during that time?
So long as you come with a student, or if you have a pass from one of the professors or acolytes, that should be perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
she'll go back, return to the party. So
The library will be open to the normal residents during tomorrow. Which means that whoever might be being a peeping Tom would be able to keep an eye out there.
So,
quick question, Joey. I picked up the scent in 2 spots, right? But it seemed like it was the exact same scent, right? It wasn't just similar?
Yeah. You picked up the scent of the individual that is distinctly different because it had like a boggish fragrance to it that is completely outside of this territory, like a swampy bog. And you picked up like the lingering smell and tracked it over, and you were near where that person must have been very shortly ago.
Right.
So,
can I cross-reference that spell with
Wait,
what I know
Gene?
what race does that? Sorry.
Gene,
Yeah.
go ahead.
You guys didn't see a librarian down there.
No, just a lot of students and one divination student I felt really bad for.
Okay, but according to the events, they have to be down there.
That or they Misty stepped out the front door.
No, the order of operations with spells is you say words and then you cast the spell and then the spell happens. I heard them cast the spell and then they were gone. There was a wind. They wouldn't have needed that to get out. They would have needed it to get in.
Can I look at the glyph? Could you even Misty step past that thing?
No.
So I could not hear them cast an incantation if they were Misty stepping like into the area. It would have had to have been away. They would have had to have been at that point.
Yes. What they're saying is they did not find the individual Misty Step downstairs. They must have Misty Stepped away from this area. Or base stepped, or whatever you call it, depending on what it is.
So, yeah, they would have went outside, wouldn't they?
If they were heading in that direction, yeah.
What would be the need, though, to do that? I guess I'm having trouble struggling. If there's a ward, obviously you would want to try to get past the ward. What would the purpose of just Misty stepping because you can?
No. Faster getaway.
Well, you know, I want to. I had a plan earlier, you know, like an idea. And maybe now, if that person saw what Miriam was doing and noticed Miriam, then maybe they will try to, you know, get him. We could maybe
use Miriam as bait.
Well,
No. But I think
he might
Right.
already be bait. We just don't know.
I
I've
think
been
what-
working very hard to specifically avoid that one scenario, sir.
what I think this good boy here
Scratches behind the ears. Is trying
trying to get at is that they probably saw with that location Marion fumbling with his big old giant hands where they were, and they also likely saw a dog sniffing around on the trail that they had previously walked. So it would be probably behoove them to get away in such a way that they would no longer leave a trail.
Well, one way to find out, maybe the scent picks up back over there.
Let's go outside again.
All right, Miri, you were asking a question before. What was it? Something about counter-reference what they just said and what your knowledge of races are?
Yes, knowing that the person can naturally cast that kind of teleport ability, would that smell to put it more to one race than the other?
Roll me a nature check with advantage.
Thank you.
Your book.
14.
I'm gonna flash a genius.
So that bumps it up to a 17? 18. 17.
18.
18. Thank you. That's a good one, then. Based off of your knowledge between the two of them, it would have to be an Eladrin. Things that, with that specific fragrance, Shadarkai, who are that attuned to their blessing of their goddess, they are capable of teleporting in that manner, but the smell of the Shadowfell is more related to sweat than anything else. Whereas Eladrins, depending on the season, the court, the territory of the wilds they come from, could smell literally like anything. Which means they've been in their season for a while since you've picked up this smell. Whatever that season that would represent bogs and swamps would correlate to.
I try to be stealthful. I quietly explain. We are looking for an Eladrin elf. This most likely has been in their form of season longer than they are supposed to be.
Well, if we're to believe that what Gunther's smelling's correct, they may not appear as they are. They might just look like leopard. So.
And with this new realization. Oh, you were saying something, Lily? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna add another point too. And
Vesteragna just set up an anti-illusionary glyph, so they would have to go away from that specific spot or be discovered as an Eladrin if they're magically disguised.
Quite true.
So, somebody said something about seeing if you can't pick up the smell again elsewhere.
Yeah. And I'm
Luther,
gonna
perception.
hit.
Advantage, of course.
Yep. 20.
Yeah, you pick up the smell again. Roughly about right there.
All right.
It seems like they just want to give themselves a wide enough berth from where you would linger to gain more ground away from you. John would be able to pick that up specifically. They are using their abilities while analyzing yours in order to evade you as practically as possible instead of engaging. And with that realization of the level of expertise this assassin has, we're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of our games, we do have pay-to-play spots available in our Tuesday and our Friday early games. So all you have to do is reach out to me and just, let me know. Where last we left off. What's just right? John needs to be there. Holy fuck, y'all moved all over the place. What the hell? There. Where last we left off, the party had sniffed out the presence of this would-be assassin of the king. You met up outside of a library that, well, Clover somehow allowed you all to have access into, thanks to her student ID, showing that she apparently has an ID to the Solstice Academy in the Empire. Something nobody was aware of before. Once you got inside, you got to see the magnificent state of their wondrous library here inside of the Empire and began investigating around at everything. A few of you looked for personal, goals inside of the bookshelves, and that was fruitless. Some of you looked to find a way to the rooftop, and it seemed to just not exist. And two of you were successful in your endeavors. Gunther sniffed out the presence of this individual. Miriam found the peephole that led outside behind one of the magical illusory mirrors that made it look like there was windows in this building. As Gunther found the scent of the person that smelled so very fresh, they seem to have already slipped by you. Luckily, John was in a position that was advantageous and noticed the utterings of a spell being cast, but did not see the individual or take note of them as it was leaving. You all gathered up, investigated around, and some of you tracked downstairs where you thought they might have headed to, and then you came back upstairs, where someone came up with the idea that maybe they used their quick little teleportation to just throw off the scent, to make it harder to find them. Upon further perception from Gunther, that seems to be what happened. This individual is definitely skilled in the art of staying evasive and staying out of sight from everybody. But you have their trail yet again. Are you all leaving?
I would be starting to pick up after the trail and moving wherever it leads, actually.
Yeah, I'm just following
Immediately following Gunther.
Alrighty. You all wander and leave to head outside, back onto the academy grounds, and you look around. People have moved. Their positions have altered on the map. They have wandered to different states of intrigue with what they are doing. And you continue following them. Yep. As you are following the scent, Gunther, you pick up... Oh, that one's on the wrong layer. There we go. That's better. I don't know why that token was on the fucking map layer. You sniff, and they seem to be heading eastwards, outside of the academy grounds proper, into a different location.
Right. Yeah, I'll be...
Go ahead and head over here.
Following after.
At this spot, Gunther, their smell disappears again. Look around, and there's 3 paths that they could have taken.
Yep.
Down to the south, up to the north, and further into the academy grounds.
Well, I just... well, there's a person standing nearby, so I won't speak. But, I'll just look over at everyone and just gesture at the different paths. sort of, or look through the paths, and just.
I turn over to the guard. Excuse me, sir. We're looking for our friend. It was I'm basing this off of the description Gunther gave me previously. So sex, male, female, whatever, and describing them to the best of my ability.
Male, medium height, average brown hair, glasses, wearing librarian robes and clothing.
Yep.
No facial hair, no discernible tattoos, features. No librarians have come past here.
Are you sure? It would have just been a minute or two ago.
I am very positive. Whenever the librarians are walking home, they usually like to drop off books for us to read.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
They double back. Clover's gonna say that.
What is the range of Misty Step? Like how far?
30 feet. 30 feet. It is this spot right here. The smell disappears.
Guys, I'm telling you, they doubled back. They went back the way they came from. This is a trick.
Go back 10 feet on that one because that's on top of a building.
Right.
Let's see. Well,
Be right back.
I have to agree with you that that's what I would do in the situation.
The trick. They doubled back. Okay. Just know they doubled back. I'm just gonna say.
I'll
so what's Gunther smelling?
They came this way, they went backwards.
Right, but they came this way not dressed in the garb that they were in previously?
Likely, yes.
So they already look different. Oh dear.
Joey.
Yes.
Okay, now you can. Sorry, voice mod had turned off. I accidentally turned it off, so I was speaking. No one heard me. Lily stops right here, as I put in the chat, because she's kind of looking at the spot Tosha mentioned. As they're looking there, can Lily do a perception to see if maybe a certain individual is maybe Misty Step to the rooftops and is trying to see who's following him?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Perception. God damn it.
11.
Can't roll shit.
Not around any of the rooftops immediately in your vicinity. So, Clover wants to double back to try to find them. Does anybody else want to do anything else?
Clover's also going to look at the suspicious guard standing right where the scent ends and look down at her boots.
No, this isn't a guard. This is just a commoner.
The commoner standing there.
Yeah.
Or look down at her boots.
They are cloth boots.
I like your shoes.
Thank you. Why?
They're my friend. His name is Tom. He made cloth shoes once, and they were very, very.
I'm not that invested, and they keep pushing their cart.
Why ask?
So what's everybody else thinking? Lily is looking around now.
Gunther is just gonna run quickly down this alley to take a whiff.
Okay.
And then if there's no ping, sort of, I'll just run back.
A whiff and a whiz?
Perception.
Something like that.
Perception check.
I'll be looking around for set of footprints that just suddenly appear. If I could
Where?
use... I'm going to go back over near Lily. Because if they...
So you're doubling back with Lily and Clover?
Yeah, I want to double back, yeah.
Roll me an investigation roll.
Okay.
Gunther, the smell did not go that direction. While they're doing that, John, Miriam.
I would like to, with my knowledge of the spell, kind of I'm blanking on the word. Shrink the radius of the place we need to search of where they could have gone, without us seeing them.
Roll me an Arcana check, please.
12.
Well, if Gunther finds the exact spot where the smell ends, that means they guaranteed moved into that spot's location, which is right there. So they had to have moved within 30 feet of that spot's location.
So we're looking at either room A or B.
And just to,
well,
if I remember,
this road continues, guys. This road continues. Just to a different section of the town. It continues this way, and it continues that way.
Yeah, and Joey, if I remember Misty Step correctly, you do have to see where you want to teleport, right?
That is correct. You can only teleport to a place that you can see.
Ah, okay.
Quickest way we can do this, if we're gonna stay on them, we split. Gunther, you go that way, I'll go this way. Miriam, you go that way. See if you can find any trace. And I'm just gonna run off. I'll divide the 2 points. So you said one's south, one's north. I'll take the one in the middle and go out that direction.
Then Gunther went south. That means Miriam north.
Oh, this is a bad idea, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're not splitting fully. We're literally just going like down the street a bit and seeing if
30
we can
feet away.
Pick anything up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the end of mine, and I'm just going to use perception to see if I can't pick anything up. Somebody like fleeing or somebody hiding around the area.
Right. Roll me a perception check, John. Miriam, you go down that alley. What are you looking for? What are you doing? You are muted.
I was just saying, well, it's a good thing Dad is a master spy and taught us a little bit about this BS. So I'm gonna look for. Can't look for magical residue. That's not a thing. I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna look for like a outfit they left behind if they were changing clothes, and I'm gonna look for like maybe another instance of that teleportation if I can discern maybe a rock moving. I don't know how to distinguish that.
Roll me a investigation then. So, Gunther, you went down there and you feel pretty confident that the smell did not linger in that area recently. Tulsha, you ran backwards to start looking around with Clover as well. Clover, if you would like to roll your perception or investigation, you're welcome to do so.
We're gonna use a sorcery point to re-roll that one.
Yep.
All
of the re-rolls ever. And you're
You can
talking
re-roll
shit
with
on the
sorcery
divination
points?
wizards.
when you're what Clover is.
Double nat 20.
Yeah, that's 1 in 400.
You and Tosha are very confident that there's nothing out of place here. Somebody disappearing and reappearing, Tosha, anywhere near the presence of Vestaragna, you imagine they'd be dead already.
Fair. So they had to have gone the other way.
Mirian, you went down into your alley and you started looking around for any hidden passages or, anything that looks disturbed, anything that's out of place, and start investigating around carefully. And you look over at the building now that you're in the alley right beside it, and this is one of the Academy site buildings. And when you look at the side of it, you look up underneath the shingles at the top, and there are specific wards that will not allow somebody to pass through or within proximity of it using teleportation magic. So definitely not that way. John,
Okay, good.
as you went down this area, you see that there's a great deal many more shops, specifically magical shops in this territory. You see that there's magic item shops, there's alchemist shops, there's something that looks like a creepy item shop, and what's called like a component dealer. You're not sure if that's drugs or not. And when you look around the area, you look at the alchemist shop. It's the only one that's blinds are currently closed. The door is closed. And you see a shift behind one of the blinds on the front side of the building. Almost like somebody pulled it to look and then put it back carefully.
Yep, I seen the shift. I call out in John's voice, not Jean's voice. Hey, I think I found that place we were looking for.
Everybody immediately hears John.
Including the nearby guard who is like, oh man, that Jean lady looks lovely. Oh my.
It's a
Just a little bit of a Wild West. It's a little bit of a Wild West situation there. Yes. So you all hear John.
I head over towards him.
And I'm locked eyes on the establishment. I'm like checking to make sure they're coming. And as soon as I do see at least one of them, I'll make a motion and then kind of try to just be a bit more laissez-faire, maybe turn towards one of the shops, but staying there.
So, you're all looking at this shop that appears to be closed right now. Wait, why is that only 5 of you? Who'd I miss? Gunther, Miriam, Clover, John. I missed John. Okay. I don't know how I missed John.
I do one of these and point at the building, and I'm just going to go up to it, look around, up and down the streets, guards a ways down there, I take it.
Pretty good ways away. Yeah.
I'll go over and sniff at the door next to him.
By the way, John, I don't know if it will affect your decision making, but I think you still have the enhance ability from Lily from last session for wisdom.
Yeah, it's the same day.
Yeah, I've been rolling good on the initial one, but good to know.
Yeah.
What you got,
Okay,
Gunther?
this map's acting weird.
Do I need to roll perception there as well? Or do I?
Oh, are you just quick? You ran into creepy items. Oh, just roll a perception. What are you doing? Are you walking up to the front door? What are you perceiving? What are you doing?
John went up to the door, right?
Yeah,
so I went up there with him, next to it.
Okay, then go ahead and roll me a perception check.
All right. 20.
There are two things you smell, and here I can bring you all over to this map now. John, Gunther, up towards the front of it. There are two things you smell up here. One is that fragrance of the musky bog. The other thing you smell is fresh blood.
Such a lovely day, isn't it, boy? And the store's closed. It's very odd, and I just take out my thieves' tools and immediately go to work.
Joey, how many floors are on this building?
It's a one-story.
Okay.
When John is leaning down to start picking the lock, I'm just leaning in close and whispering, "I smell blood." And then I'm gonna just have a quick run around the whole building.
Okay. Go ahead and move around and look at whatever you can see.
Yeah, just to get a sense of if there are any other obvious exits.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
John, thieves' tools check.
Sure. Wait, are there two Johns? Oh, that's cool. Wait,
Are there?
there are two Johns.
Did I
here.
put two Johns on the map on accident?
Well,
That's okay.
I mean, we already established that there's two Johns
There's
in the
three
story.
Johns.
There you go.
What?
Oh God, there's actually three Johns now?
Two
Oh,
Johns
shit.
and a Jane.
Where's it?
Actually,
Thieves'
three
Tools.
Johns in a trench coat.
Yep. What's you just want Dex? I take it.
Dexterity, yes. Yep. And you're just trying to unlock it?
Yep. 24.
Ready? You play with the lock for a moment, and this seems to be a simple shop lock. One that you are very familiar with. Just click, 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 clicking through. You unlock it. You open it.
I push it open slowly, and I just, as I do that, I'm taking a step back and going, I'll wait out here and make sure that we don't lose him again.
As I'm
Luther,
coming
around
around
this
the,
time. Go ahead.
Yep. As I'm coming around the corner, I'm just stage whispering, I suppose. There is a back entrance. And then I'm going to run back around.
Okay.
And I got a 50-foot speed right now, so I should be there quite fast.
Okay. Sir John, slowly creak the door open. As you do this, you look inside of the shop. Very lovely. Alchemical supplies aplenty. All manners of different crafts, brewing supplies, everything that you could imagine. And as soon as the door is opened up, Tolsha in particular gets a waft, as well as John, of blood in the room.
Oh, she knows that smell
Who's going in
well.
first?
I mean, Lily will go in first if no one wants to.
I would like to pull the Skelly boys to send with Gunther.
Lily will stop you there with Skelly Boys. Because if I remember correctly, we're literally just down the street from the academy grounds we were just at, right?
Oh, right. Fuck.
Yeah, you're a good like
Yeah.
200 feet away.
That being said,
And you're still
probably-
in the Shimmer Ward.
yeah, probably just as conspicuous, but less illegal. Lily will probably pull Misty out of the backpack.
You're not allowed to have your toys.
And when I'm getting around on the backside again, I'm gonna turn into human form
All right.
and then open the door, or try to, unless it's locked.
Locked.
Does the
You
door
bust out
look
your
very
thieves'
solid?
tools?
You mean my
Pretty
big
solid.
hammer?
Wooden. I mean, it's wooden and it has like metal brackets and bars to like fortify it towards the middle, but it is double doors and it opens towards you. I mean, it's pretty solid, but it's definitely breakable by mundane means.
All right. Well, I'm and the rest of the wall around, is that also wooden or is it stone?
The majority of this building is wooden.
All right.
You also saw on the sides of the building, correct, that there
Yeah.
were open windows without blinds?
Oh, and they're open. So
Yeah,
there's-
the ones that are open are clearly open. The ones that are closed, I put a dynamic line stopping you from seeing.
Right. Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna climb inside this one.
Oh, sorry. When I said open, I mean without blinds. They're just... Actually, no. They would be open, actually. So you climb
okay.
through the back into this little storage area that is filled with cobwebs and a lot of different smells at once, and yet another door. Now, everybody else. At this point, I'd like everybody to roll me initiative, please.
Can I get off mage armor before initiative?
Sure. Wow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one.
Natural one, 2 ones in a row.
Wait, where's the halfling look at? Come on.
Nah, it's
Damn.
better if she doesn't go first.
Jeez.
Wait, I'm more
Alrighty,
dexterous
well-
than Clover? How the fuck?
Clover's a cleric.
All right.
Clover's a
John,
warlock.
you were the first one taking actions in this room
Oh,
or towards the
after
situation.
I push the door open, I step back and say, "Go on, get inside quick. I'm gonna shut it up so we don't get any more attention than we need." And as she says that, you see her just take the pocket watch around her neck. You hear it click a couple times, and then you start hearing some ticking, and her eyes just kind of go flat as she's looking at each of you.
All right, inside we go.
Next up, Gunther.
Yeah, I'll try and open this door.
It appears to be locked, but luckily from your side.
Oh, well then I unlock it and walk through. Also,
That
pulling
is your
out
bonus
my
action.
to what exactly? To open it?
Yes, it's one of those like,
Right.
like mechanical locks that you have to like finagle with. Keep in
Huh?
mind, you're somebody who didn't grow up with mechanisms, so it's like what the
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
just
Fair enough. And walk in towards the room here. Let's see. I was there first, so that's
20.
Now I'm at 40 foot, so yeah. Walking over to the
What's your
passive?
Yeah.
15.
You look over and you see what looks to be a dead body on the ground, an individual who is wearing simple robes and clothes that are a little nicer, probably freshly cleaned before the blood that is everywhere. And when you look at the body, you push the shoulder over and the neck is slit from side all the way through side. Very clean, precise swipe.
All right. And I don't see anyone in the room.
Not currently, no.
Anywhere. All right.
Unless you want to use your action to perceive, you could do that.
Let me just double check something first. No, I'm just gonna use my action to, let's see, that would be, yeah, to cast Entangle over down this hallway. Just to cover it with vines and thorny outcroppings or something. To make it impassable or, well, more difficult to traverse at least.
So Entangle is webs, right?
No, I'll roll it in chat here.
Entangle's roots usually.
Yeah.
Pretty wide area too.
Yeah, 20-foot square.
How was that not in the spells that I fucking bought? Whatever. Tree. Centered here?
A bit further down, sort of like in the middle there.
Here?
Yeah.
Is that good? All right. What radius is that again?
20 foot. All right. Yep.
To that area. All right.
Yep.
Lily, you're next.
Lily will act after her. Is it alright if I act after Misty? Because she's going to give Misty an order. Is that okay?
I mean, Misty acts at the end of your turn after you give it the order.
Oh, shit. All right.
So your turn has to start. You give it an order, and then, like, you take your turn. Then it takes its turn.
All right. I was hoping to use Misty as, like, the first possible buffer for whatever held action they might have.
You could not do anything and then have her go in, but yeah, you have to begin your turn in order to command her to do something.
Text command, just go on Overwatch.
Yeah. Lily's gonna bonus action tell Misty to yeah, sorry, I was trying to think. Guard protocol. Search for hostiles. I forgot to do the voice thing that time, but yeah, that's a bonus action. She's now going to move in. 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's going to use an action, I guess, to look around to see, like, is there anything... I have a feeling if someone's here watching, they might be invisible. Lily would like to try to find that hallmark of someone
Roll me
just
a
watching.
Perception.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck. I'm not good at these. Or not great at these. Especially when I roll like shit.
Yeah. You look around and You notice Gunther is apparently inside the building already, and there's huge vines all over in the back corridor. But you don't notice anybody else other than the body that you can kind of see over the table right by Gunther's foot. Are you all done?
Right. Yeah, that was her action movement, and Misty is gonna do guard command, move alongside of Lily, and just kind of, yeah, be right there.
Olsha.
All right, let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 next to Lily. And I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Cast Detect Magic.
So
just
I'll
within 30-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay. You give a sensory look all around you.
Mhm.
Other than the magic items that you're used to your allies having, roll me a perception check.
All right, I will use session advantage.
You know, this is
As you
important enough.
begin- Yeah.
Sorry, Flash of Genius.
Go ahead, Lily.
26.
Yeah. You're allowed to interrupt me. Don't like. You're good. It's just while I'm talking, I will have to stop. It's fine. You're allowed to interrupt me when you have an interrupt.
Sorry.
You're good. So no, you're solid. I'm just letting you know. Like you're good. Interrupt me. It's fine. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being authentic right now. Like, because usually you're not allowed to fucking interrupt me, but now you can. Anyways, as you are casting your spell, Tolsha, you get the sensory glow around the room, stretching all around you, and just as it is hitting the edge and your spell is coming to fruition, you pick up a little magical ping over in this circle as a light crossbow flips over the edge of the table from underneath and shoots at you with their held action. All right, that was a whispered roll. But it was a natural 20 on the first die.
Holy shit. Thank God for Misty.
And you can look at the stream. The 20's right there. The defender cannot be surprised.
No, but the
This
defender
assassin
can be
has the
surprised.
assassinate. All right, why
Yes,
does it
but
keep
the-
rolling fucking GM? That is pissing me off.
The toggle?
It's stuck on GM roll. I don't know why.
What the point I was trying to point out, Joey, was the Misty's deflect attack.
Gives it disadvantage, which is a straight attack roll, so the first die is the one that hit.
Oh, fuck.
This is gonna hurt.
Yipe.
Yeah, it is. I have to refresh the page because when you open a character sheet and then close a character sheet, it just fucking sucks.
Why didn't we think he has the assassin feat? He's an assassin.
Oh, no. I completely knew that. That's why I was sticking close to Misty.
Quick words.
That roll public?
Over there.
No, it didn't roll public. I'll have to change some. I'll have to change something. Okay, Tolsha. We have to do 7 piercing. Wait,
Okay,
no, because everything is doubled because it's sneak attack on the first round. So con save first.
I probably want to lose this spell anyways. I am immune to poison though, so if that helps.
Oh, that helps you so much. Oh. Okay,
Well,
now I
until,
feel less
what's it-
bad.
that double poison damage.
I thought you were dead, like one shot dead. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. That is 14 doubled, 28.
Oh.
And 4 to the 7, which is 11. 11 plus 28 is 39 points of piercing damage as you feel a toxin pulse into your bloodstream, and it oozes with this thick purple liquid all the way up as you see this masked individual whose eyes underneath go wide as they now notice you're a UNT. Fuck. That would have killed you.
He's using poisons.
Metaphorically, how much damage would that
be?
have done if there was no immunity?
Metaphorically?
24 doubled. For just
Oh.
Oof.
And that was your action to cast Detect Magic. You see their shoe buckles. Their held action was wait until somebody saw them or wait until somebody cast a spell and then shoot that person.
Wait, wouldn't that have been Gunther then?
Gunther was a dog.
No.
He looked over at Gunther, who just threw in a root over there. He doesn't recognize natural magic. He recognizes Arcana.
Gotcha.
Remember, he's a mage slayer.
No chance I could get spiritual weapon off?
You already cast a leveled spell this turn.
Yeah, that's a level spell, so... Yep, Channel Divinity's in
Mirian.
action?
He attacked, so he's visible now, right?
Oh, yeah. Your action was Detect Magic, Tosha.
Yeah. I need healing.
Okay.
You see that narrowly missed between her heart and her lung as it stabbed into her chest.
Don't worry, Tosha, I'll help. Lily says, yanking out the arrow.
No. Gonna move up here. I can see them. I'm gonna try to end this right now. I'm gonna cast Hold Person through my spell gauntlet, giving him disadvantage.
Wisdom save, correct?
For Hold Person, it is yes.
It's still not showing the fucking roll, but it rolled 9 on the disadvantage. 9.
That fails. My DC is
They are
15.
now paralyzed.
Get this fucker.
All right, I'm bringing up Hold Person just so we don't have any questions. They are paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of his turn, the target makes another one to save against it. And it doesn't leave if somebody hits it. Clover.
Seeing Tulsha get hit, Clover's gonna cast Beacon of Hope. Just throw it in chat. All healing done. And she's just gonna walk over. 5, 10,
range of 30 feet. Wait.
30.
When do you cast Beacon of Hope? When do you cast it?
When I was outside. It's on me.
Okay, go back
Like,
to
it's
where
a
you
stealth.
were.
Because it's a
The
stealth
spell
thing,
bestows.
isn't it?
No. So it's all creatures within 30 feet of you when you cast the spell are under the beacon.
Oh. Wow.
So you have to be, I'll allow you to redact that since you don't know the mechanics of the character would. When
Okay,
you move
well, I
into
mean, everyone
position,
that I'm
it's
trying to
all
heal.
within range.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
pretty much
cool. I
everyone
was just,
except
I'm
Gunther.
double checking because the mechanics make a big difference, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone except Gunther feels, what do they feel, Clover?
Lucky. No, that's probably what you'd feel. Yeah, I guess she's just gonna. Actually, she doesn't even have to move. She's just gonna get behind the wall and hope nothing shoots her.
Fair enough. The end of their turn. They are successful on the save, but you wasted one of their turns, Mirian.
Good enough.
Okay. John. While you guys are doing this, I'm going to change my settings so that the character sheet doesn't just auto-roll GM, because that pisses me off. Go ahead, John.
I mean, I can see them from where I am right now, right? Because I was still in the doorway and they just popped up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, that bloody poor asshole. And you see John reach into the vest beneath his dress and pull out what looks to be a short crossbow. And he just slowly loads the crossbow bolt and holds it up one-handed and kind of like leans back. Sorry, friend. And fires it. So that is going to be only a 10. Oh, nope. Only a 10.
Ten misses. The bolt goes flying over towards the individual, who dodges out of the way with a very quick maneuver.
Oh no, I've missed. Somebody stop him. This doesn't seem very fair, he says, looking at Clover.
What? You just shot someone.
Yeah, it didn't hit him.
Gunther.
Yeah. Let me just double check how grappling works again.
It's an athletics check.
Yeah, I know, but sort of what the exact effects of it is.
Speed is 0. They're considered grappled by you.
Yeah, they can still make attacks though.
Yeah, but things would have advantage to attack them, I think.
Nope. Her speed is 0.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm thinking of my
specific
thing with
feat.
Wrath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless you have a specific feat.
No. I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna use a bonus action and turn into a big bear. Not a bugbear. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking we could use that guy.
Oh, fine.
And then I'm going to move over and attack. Let me just find the bear-shaped thing. All right, so 13, probably a miss, but my second attack
13 misses.
is ooh.
Yeah, that is.
And unfortunately, I don't have any bonus actions left, but yeah. So that's
fine. That's fine. 12 plus 2 is 14 points of damage.
Yeah, that was a bad damage roll. But anyway.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Yeah, and actually, no, it's 12 damage because there's no rage damage yet. I didn't activate rage.
Oh. Oh no. That's bad. You didn't. Okay, all done?
Yep.
Lily.
Okay. Lily really wants to heal Tolsha, but she also knows that probably the best way to help Tolsha is to be a bigger distraction for this assassin. So she is going to bonus action, tell Misty to sick him, essentially. What's Misty's movement again? Oh wait, does she even have enough to get there? You got enough, just enough.
Yeah, totally. Also,
yeah,
that
so
table,
bonus...
there's an under to the table. Misty is she medium?
Yeah, she's medium.
Okay, yeah, she'd have to run around then.
Yeah, medium construct. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move Misty there just so I don't get that out of the way. And I guess quick thing, this counter. So is this like a big old shelf that's in the way at the top, or is it like I don't know how to put it, like a table on top of a table, so there's that opening in the middle?
Yes, it's one of those shelves that sit on top of tables.
So like there's an opening though, because that's how the assassin managed to shoot off a crossbow.
Yes.
Okay. Lily is then going to move. Right. Let's see. So I want to try to get in the way. So, yeah, give Tulsha some literal physical cover, and then I think if he could shoot from there, but Lily can do the same, but with something else. She'd like to try her enervating breath. Yep.
It is a cone. What direction are you hitting?
I want to get Misty and all that, and try to not get Gunther in it.
Okay, you can manage to hit one or the other. So yes, you are hitting Misty with it. Is Misty immune to the incapacitated condition?
It does not say she is, but that's...
And yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Misty's not there yet, according to your rules, but yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good point. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he failed.
Incapacitated to the start of my next turn. And I think that only counts as one of my attacks, but I don't have my crossbow out, so I think that'll be it. Bonus action move. Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. That's your go. Tulsha.
Is incapacitated...
Fucker shot you!
Is incapacitated considered unconscious? I can't remember.
No. The way it works is the breath shoots out towards the creature, and they're kind of just, like, stuck, like, convulsing inside of the breath, trying to not, like, deal with it as much. They can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Misty attacks. And Misty has advantage. As the individual is dodging out of the way of John's arrow, it stumbles towards Misty. Evan, good. Very good. Tulsha, now it's your go.
You fucking shot me. Oh, I'm gonna make you fucking pay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is there a bit of blood from this guy on Misty?
Absolutely.
Gonna take a bit of it and bloodletting at 3rd level.
Ugh. Roll that in chat. It's not a to hit.
No, I don't know why it does it to hit.
At the start of each of their turn, they will suffer that amount of necrotic damage. As you grab the blood off of Misty's head, smear it into your hands, and twist your hands, you all watch as the wound that was like caved in at their chest just darkens and blood starts flowing through it out of them.
So it's going to be 11, 14 points of damage each of their turn. Because there's an additional 3 14. Because it's a 3rd level.
Yeah, that's the
bloodletting focus.
1d.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you have 2.
Yeah, the 2, and then it adds
each
3
level
because
past 1. Then it adds 2 more because you said 3rd level, right?
Yeah, it's 3rd level, so it's a total. It's 2
it's
plus
9,
the
10, 11.
Level.
Yeah, it rolled that higher level cast 4.
No, it's another separate necrotic damage. So the 2 is a 5, then the 4, then the 5
wait.
for
Let
14.
me walk through this. Let me walk through this so you understand. The 5 is the initial first level. Higher
Correct.
level casting. That is your extra 2 dice for third level.
Correct.
That is your extra 2 dice. And then 2 from blood leveling plus the spell level. Okay,
Which
so
is
that's where
third,
you got
yeah.
it. So what is that? 15? That's 15.
14.
14. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. We got there. We have to find a way to macro the bloodletting, so 2 plus spell level.
Yeah.
Ready?
And then
Arian, I almost skipped past you. Oh, wait.
moving back behind Lily.
Arian.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There. That is. Yep. All right. Marian's about to have some fun as he brings out his vampiric claws. I'm gonna stab at him. Gotta love Spell
Incapacitated
Sniper.
says no re. Oh, yeah. You can swipe him from 10 feet away. All right, Rek'Sai.
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh, I have advantage because he's whatever, right?
Flanking?
Because he's incapacitated.
That does not give you advantage. It just takes away their action and reaction. But you
Oh,
are
okay.
flanking, so advantage.
All right. Cool.
There's a bear there.
Barely noticed
Oh,
him.
that hits all right. Oh.
Nice one.
I typed ... instead of the hit points, by the way. Anyways. Your vampiric touch strikes out against the individual, gashing into their back and rendering it harmed.
Right, and that is my turn. I unfortunately cannot heal that.
Clover.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to save Tulsha. So Clover's gonna take a step in the door. 5, 10, 15, 20. Third level cure wounds. So it's just max no matter what. So D8 plus 4, so 12 plus 3d8, so 3 times 8, 24. That's 36 points of healing on.
What level are you
Hey.
casting at? Third level?
Yeah.
Third level, that's 3d8s. So that's 24 plus 4. 32.
No, because you get one on top of it, right? Or no,
get
it's
one
just 24. Yeah, never
It's
mind.
one
Yeah,
at
you're right.
first. Yeah, it's 1, 1, 1. Each level.
Good.
Cure wounds is the easiest math.
Okay, yeah.
So,
So,
Tulsha
24
heals for
plus
32.
4. Bam.
I'm almost back up at full. I look over. Thank you kindly, Clover.
Only,
She's gonna run.
only issue is she forgot to pull out the arrow, so now it's just healed around it.
You yanked it out already. Don't lie.
Clover does not want to be in this room right now, and she is getting out of this.
The
That's her turn.
assassin gets to do nothing yet again.
Hey guys, remember when you said this is a Volstrucker level encounter?
What is it?
John.
John, seeing Clover come back to the door, kind of looking confused. He steps inside and pulls the door shut behind him. We're not going back out there. Fun's inside. And he looks over. They seem to be handling this fine. Throws the crossbow to his side. That piece of shit isn't working. That's his turn.
Stranger danger. All right. Gunther.
Yep. I'm going to just glance over at the rest of the group and with sort of a smirk, I'm gonna say, "I'm going to bury you." And
Can I take psychic damage from that?
2d4. Yes.
and, then I'll attack.
It's a bear saying it. Why did I give you that item? Why?
This time I'm taking a bonus action to rage.
Okay. So 7.
Yep.
Oh, flanking's 25. Okay, yeah. Oh, 16. How do you want to do this?
Oh. Well, I want to.
We have 2 rounds of combat where they can't do anything.
I want to knock him out instead of killing him outright. So I'm going to first bite down into his shoulder, and then just try and with my claw, I'm gonna slam it into him, and then just knock him over towards the to the table where he was under, and just try to knock him out.
As you sink your teeth into the individual and rip outwards, they yell and scream, and you bat with a sweeping, massive paw as their head cracks against the table and they fall to the ground unconscious. Gunther, you look at that wound that Tosha is like focusing on right now, and the blood is still actively flowing, even though they are unconscious.
Well, I don't know anything about that, so.
Well, I mean, you see them bleeding out, and Tosha's concentrating on it.
Right. So, try to keep him alive, maybe.
Lily?
Well, at the beginning of a turn, the assassin is no longer incapacitated.
Thank you. Now they are incapacitated.
We're still in initiative, right?
Technically we are.
Lily is going to go ahead and, now that he's down, move over here and take another action to try to perceive any invisible stuff.
Roll me a perception check.
See if there's like maybe another guy in this room. God damn it.
You just can't see clearly, man.
Barely see.
Perfectly average. Tosha? What are you doing?
I will let out a frustrated grunt as I drop concentration. Shove him in the bag and let's get him the fuck out of here.
He's still alive.
Oh, you should probably kill him then.
We get paid more if he's alive.
We got 10 minutes to get him to the place.
We don't know if he's the assassin.
Oh, I'm gonna just... Oh, wait, never mind.
I was thinking we could maybe try to find some more information if we speak to him.
Yes, but not here. Not on the campus.
No, but, I mean... Clover, you can probably stop the bleeding, right?
Yeah, I can, but he's just gonna stab me. So somebody tie him up or something?
Right. I gesture at my paws, and I can't do anything about this.
Can we just kill him and then maybe like you bring him back later or something? Would that work?
I can't bring people to life. I can only keep them alive.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
John.
Clover's gonna take away his weapons.
Yes, Lily.
Investigation.
Can you make sure, see that if anyone noticed what happened in that brief span of time?
She's basically asking you to make sure the coast is clear outside.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna shut down the entangle spell.
Yeah, I don't really feel like doing any of that stuff right now.
Alright, you're Johnny now.
I'll take a look.
You know what? For the sake of her life, I'm gonna re-roll that with my last luck points. Let's retry that. Hopefully it was a 20. There we go. That's Clover. We're getting back to being her.
Alrighty, Clover
Every
is
weapon.
lucky, even if she's not good. So rather be lucky than good, I always say. You find the crossbow, remove that. Shit, let me open back up their character sheet, actually.
So I'm gonna put this guy in my little finger trap and use someone's rope to tie the rest of them up with.
If he's got a better weapon, let me have it. Mine seems to be of little use.
So
Clover's just gonna throw it.
Light crossbow, a short sword, a vial of greenish poison, a vial of purple poison, a piece of parchment that is completely blank but folded and kept tucked inside of their shirt. They are wearing studded leather armor that looks exceptionally nice. And their boots are pristine black boots with smooth bottoms, and the buckle is made out of platinum.
I'm gonna pocket the purple poison. I'm gonna use sleight of hand so no one sees her do that.
Sure.
So does that mean these shoes can be enchanted, or is it just the puckles?
I think they're already enchanted.
If the buckle is platinum, that means it has the potential of being enchanted or is already enchanted. Because that is the only way you would use such a weak metal. 22. John notices Clover taking the purple vial of some type of poison and slipping it into her pocket.
You're gonna disappoint him, you know, as he's like browsing the wares.
What?
She knows.
Clover pretends not to hear that and looks through. I think that's everything.
Not quite. I'm still looking.
Miriam's gonna take off this guy's shoes. So we have them.
You remove the shoes, and there are perfectly manicured feet. And they're still wearing the mask.
Oh, this is a chick? She's gonna take off the mask.
Yeah.
You remove the mask, and there is a very feminine face that is currently in a droopy state of leaves streaking down to the sides with what looks to be small streams of this murky water just ever dripping down from their eyes and down from their nose and lips. They are creepy, but very, very beautiful.
Does this match that type of elf that we thought it was?
Roll me a nature check.
Quick question, yellow eyes?
You open up the eyelids.
30-20.
Yes, yellow eyes. Dirty 20. This is an Eladrin. By the looks of it, their season is probably stuck between fall and winter.
Fascinating. It's back.
I know this is gonna sound a little odd, but maybe I should talk to her, seeing as you all just attacked her. I don't think I'll probably be the most amicable.
When we're out of the Shimmer Ward.
Oh, you guys want to carry the body outside of this place?
You have 10 minutes of her inside the bag.
Holding? She'll die.
What
10
are we
minutes
doing
of
about
air.
the...
John's shaking down the other body right now, making sure to take anything of value off of it.
What?
Investigation, John.
Sure.
I was about to say, what are we doing about the other corpse?
Oh, don't worry, I got it.
And if this is the assassin, we should turn them into the Cerberus Assembly. We shouldn't turn them into the thieves.
I mean, there is a certain archmage outside.
Exactly. So let's just wake them up here.
But we don't know if we will get paid then.
No, we will. We were told to turn them into the Cerberus Assembly or them. Either or.
Oh, okay.
Joey, is that what they said? Like, I thought they said to kill the assassin.
Or
Open
keep
up the
him
handout.
alive.
Bonus alive.
It says
There
alive.
is a
delivered.
handout.
Yeah, alive, delivered. Not
You
seeing.
stop in a. The captain tells the party he will pay them 8,000 gold to stop an assassination attempt on King Dwindle that will occur when he makes his next public appearance. In 2 days, on the academy grounds, he will give a public appearance introducing students into the Volstrucker program. He will be killed at that time. Now, he did not give you a preference of killing, alive, handing to him the Cerberus Assembly. He didn't give you a preference.
Huh.
He said,
Okay,
stop it. That is what he will pay you for, to stop it.
Yeah, all right.
But maybe we could get paid twice then.
And get in some good graces with the Empire.
So
Joey, I've been keeping this eye. Can Lily see what's behind this other door?
Sure. The door appears to be locked.
Okay. Then during all that was happening, can Lily pick the lock?
Abso-freaking-lutely, I hope so. Roll me a Thieves' Tools check. $15's high enough for a simple shop lock. This appears to be some type of personal kitchen and sleeping arrangements for the individual who lives here. Presumably
a
that
chest?
shopkeep who's dead on the ground. It is a foot locker.
Lily
Also
would like
locked.
to see. God damn it.
John, you find a set of keys from the shopkeep, as well as a coin purse. Supporting the scaled ones. Lily, you have a viewer inspiration from Sinclair. Thank you, Sinclair. Really appreciate it.
Hey.
Wait, you said the scaled one. There's 2 scaled ones. Yuan T and Dragonborn. Please clarify which one. Polsha or Lily. But go ahead. You can
yeah.
Oh, John, you find the ring of keys. There's about 6 of them in total. And you find a pouch of coins that shopkeepers usually keep on their person if they don't want to, stash underneath anything or keep it away in the shop, usually for shops that are more mobile. So you pull out the coin purse, and I mean, there's a good 300 gold in here.
Damn.
Dragonborn. Lily gets the inspiration.
In that case, can I roll again for the advantage?
Yes, you can. Viewer inspirations allow you to retroactively reroll. You just have to thank Sin.
well, didn't
Sin,
you
I
already-
thank thee.
Oh, no, never mind.
What were you saying? Okay, 11 was a failure. 17 is a success. You pick the lock of the footlocker and lift it open, and you see there's a couple of outfits in here. One appears to be a fine suit. One appears to be a small book that has memories of different events. It's like a memory board book for the individual. There's things like flowers that's labeled, first date. There are things like little pieces of bread that are like very stale, but like put in there, like written down for 16th birthday and stuff like that, all inside of it. Underneath all of those personal things, you find a piece of paper buried at the bottom of this. And when you take out the piece of paper and look at it, it says,
Hmm.
1361 Evergreen Road, Shimmer Ward.
With an address.
That's all it says on there.
Lily's gonna give it a quick sniff. Does it smell like perfume?
No. Oh, also, investigation.
Oh, from Lily?
Yes.
God damn it.
10. That's everything you found.
All right.
So
Lily
while that's
will-
happening in there, well, while that was happening, because that was a whole sequence of multiple events, everybody else out here?
Going around the shop, taking anything of value, pocketing it.
It's an alchemical shop. Everything is valuable.
Yeah, that's what Clover would be doing if she wasn't a healer.
I'm taking care of tying up the Eladrin. And
I thought Miriam already did that.
oh, okay.
I put in the finger trap, but if he's got rope, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Survival check, Gunther.
Right.
Unless you
Let me
want to
just
trust
find-
Miriam to do that.
I will
I
assist
am not.
Gunther.
Well, if you got the finger trap, then that helps. So, but I'll take just
Shit.
a bunch of rope and tie her up as best I can.
18. Okay, pretty good.
Do we want
Alrighty.
to let Lady Vesteragna know about this
Not yet.
after we interrogate?
After. I
After
still
we're
want to
looting.
get paid.
Are we sure they will not try to? I don't know. Aren't those people quite bad? You said the Cerberus assemblage, or whatever you called it.
They're not bad. Well, would you rather turn them into thieves?
Well,
Please, at least the Empire has some stability and government backing.
I'm also looking at it like this. We're going to get reputation with the thieves for completing the job. If we turn this one into the Empire, we can also get some good graces with them. Perhaps further contacts that could help with John finding his target.
but we don't have to turn her into the thieves, do we? We just have to tell them that okay, we actually stopped her, and then we turned her over to the assembly.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I wish Clover was robbing this place right now.
At this point, Joey, can Lily have at least overheard a little bit of that and come out?
Absolutely.
If
I might make a suggestion. I'm not sure how to play this off as us. Frankly speaking, we saw someone suspicious go into the shop, and we saw a dead body, and that person attacked us. That individual.
points to the assassin. If we
Want to turn them into the assembly, we could do that, or we could turn them into the guards as a middleman, right?
Correct.
Wouldn't that be the smarter thing?
I think we were. Joey, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought he literally said turn it into me or the assembly if you want a bonus. Like the guards turn it, and then like I'd rather just us get the credit.
he never mentioned
He-
bonus for the assembly.
No, he never said a bonus. He just said hand him over to either or. He does not care.
We
So
turn him
long
into-
as the assassination attempt, his goal was to get the assassination attempt to be thwarted. That was it.
I suggest something that we after we have secured her now, we wake her up and we speak with her, and then we decide.
Okay, I'm gonna wake her up since she's been tied up. I'm gonna use Are
we sure she doesn't have any more weapons or anything?
No, I checked her as thoroughly as possible. She says with a gross shiver. And
It'd be
I'm gonna
easier to
use-
move her if she's
Wait.
unconscious.
Wait, what?
Isn't it easier to move somebody who, is bad if they're unconscious?
Oh, we were gonna talk to her because I think there's probably another assassin.
Oh, you want to stay here? Oh, okay.
Plus, I kind of want to look around the shop after I'm done. Okay, I'm using first level cure wounds.
What?
All right, roll it.
I did. I don't know why it's not working.
I broke it.
I mean, do we really want to question her without someone seeing if the coast was clear outside?
I mean, it's been 12 seconds.
Good point. Lily,
9.
look outside.
I'm gonna put a bag over her head.
Okay, so as the cure wounds is getting instilled, you find a random sack. Roll me a D100. Just random sack of something.
Sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Gunther, it's got to
It's
be
an
tighter.
alchemical shop. It could be worth.
Wow.
That would have been fantastic if that was divine intervention.
It's acid. It's a sack of acid.
Gunther, roll me a perception check.
It's a bag of bags. No. Perception.
Yeah,
check.
Marion.
Quick question. Does detect thoughts work if they're unconscious?
Just surface thoughts, if they have any. Things like elves would be able to do that, but not to the average person. Bag of rock. 18 perception. As you're about to put that bag over their head, you lift it up and notice it is a bag filled with live scorpions.
Yes. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, okay, so is there like a bowl or something nearby? No, you know what? Is the fire
Yes.
over there? Is that
There's
actually
also a
going?
fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna empty the bag into the fire.
No,
Just
no.
the amount of scorpions you just
That's
hear
worth a lot of money.
a chorus of screeching.
No, my family, said the single scorpion that decided to go out on a trip.
What's worse is I can literally understand them.
Jesus. Oh god, like Gunther lifts up the bag
So can
and you
Gunther.
hear them say, "Hey, we want to be your friend." Ooh, hey, it's getting
Free
warmer.
us.
Ah, you vermin!
No, they all just say. Alrighty. So
And then I'll put the
now
bag
that
on
the
her
sack
head.
is empty, you put it on her head, and she comes back.
Who hired you?
Livian Sionotun. Does anybody here speak Elven?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You could take
God
the
damn it.
closest U branch and shove it right up you.
Oh, come on, that wasn't even that funny. I can also speak Elvish.
Sean's laughing.
Clover's
One
gonna
of you
repeat.
seems to have a sense of humor.
Clover's gonna repeat again. This time in Zebnian. Who hired you?
Do you think that little thing is going to keep speaking to me like that? Honestly, why don't you just kill me? It'll be faster.
I'm gonna detect thoughts.
Already. In the forefront of their minds, they are just playing "Don't Stop Me Now." I'm having such a good time. Just listening to music at the front of their brain.
I'm gonna push deeper.
Ooh, what saving throw is that? Intelligence?
Yes.
They have advantage on these. Fuck. 11. You dive deeper into their mind, and they are sitting there thinking, all right, so they already tied me up. That's pretty good, but I think I could get out of that. They found my boot dagger. Oh no, I didn't bring it with me. Yeah, that's right. And what the fuck is on my fingers? Oh, that's off already. Okay, so what are they doing? What do they want? Maybe I could bribe them? I don't know. I got money. I could always pay them money. And oh wait, somebody else is in here. Hello.
Wait, she was able to realize that someone was in her head?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hi, who's in here? And she'll say that out loud. Hi, who's in here? Still in
Okay.
Elvish.
I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna ask one more time who hired you, or this is gonna become a little different. And you're not gonna like how this feels.
I know at least some of you can understand me right now. So, who's in here? Hello. I can tell there's less of an echo.
Clover's
She
gonna
cooperating?
Clover's gonna subtle spell psychic lance.
Oh! If you want to kill her, just kill her.
Just huge migraine right off the bat.
Dirty 20.
Still not stunned, but down.
Oh yeah, they go back down unconscious. Oh, nighttime.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
go back.
cooperating. What are we doing? I can't understand what you were saying.
I couldn't either, but she definitely speaks common. I'm gonna bring her back. Cure wounds. Let's do it again.
Sick. Well, I lost my spell now. Thanks.
Oh, well, was she cooperating, or was that why she kept speaking gibberish?
Hey, big man, I think Shorty is giving you a run for your money. I thought you were the top brass when it came to necromancy.
Clover,
He's
let me
not
try.
dead yet.
You guys didn't
Roll your
even...
cure wounds, or just roll the d8.
Okay, yeah, let me do cure wounds. Does it keep doing that? Level 1. Oh, wow. That was a good one.
Well, bad your wounds. Yeah. Oh, that was a good nap.
Ask in Elvish. Why are you stuck?
Well, that's a very invasive and personal question. Why are you?
I'm not the one halfway between seasons.
No, you're just the one stuck as you. Boring. Yeah, I wish I knew. I really wish I knew.
I think I can get information out of her if you'll give me the chance.
I have an idea first, and then I use Druidcraft, and I create like a stench of skunk right in front of the lady's nose.
Smells like home.
Let's see.
Okay.
She likes it.
Okay, so we play good druid, bad wizard, or what you call it.
I'm a cleric. Okay, you know what? You guys do what you want. I think John has the right idea, and I'm gonna start looting this place.
All right, investigation, Clover. So yeah.
You were the one that wanted to talk to her.
She does. Well, it would be really good if, let's just say, Clover's very good at talking, but she doesn't speak any of those languages.
Okay, I'm going to do this for the first time. I'm going to grab her by the arm and twist it behind her in a painful position. You are going to tell us who hired you, why you're doing this, and where the hell you got all these things, or we're going to ensure that you, A, do not come back, B, are going to suffer, and C, turn you into the Empire to let them torture you or whatever they wish to do, as I would like to intimidate her.
Are you rolling? You speak Elvish, correct?
I do speak Elvish.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your intimidation.
I would like to use my one feature for advantage.
Which feature again?
The one from my god.
Oh, yeah! Yeah. You have advantage. It's been a while since that came up. Ooh. She'll bark out at you in a different language. Anybody here understand Sylvan?
Nope.
All right, then you understand the dialect, and she is very pissed off at all of that. Just,
I cast tongues immediately.
Oh, and you're gonna take your own foot and shove it in your ass. Sorry. It's been a while since somebody had me tied up. If you want to know something, all you have to do is ask nicely.
Then please, why don't you tell us?
Fine. I was hired by an old man.
Really wish I had detect thoughts still up.
Was this old man just a commoner, or was he more someone of influence?
I don't know. Old man told me that he knows why I'm stuck like this and can get me back to my season.
While this interrogation is going on, can I like cross-reference with like my race book to see if I can do an educated guess on how she's stuck like this? Because this is very
Roll me a religion check. Yeah.
Religion.
Religion check.
Oh. 15.
We'll get to that momentarily. But yes, he came to me, found where I was, which I thought that was a bit strange, and said he understands why I'm stuck like I am, and all he needs me to do is come to the city and try to kill some king or something. So, naturally, I mean, either he's telling the truth and I get what I want, or he's lying and, well, he'd be my next target. I wasn't expecting to find a mangy mutt sniffing for me around this place. Oh, just so you're aware, I'm referring to the Goliath, not the dog. That was adorable.
Really? Did you ever consider that it was the man who hired you who did this to you? Also, are there others?
Others what?
Coming after the king.
Going to kill the king? Oh, how would I know? I work alone. All of this is my own doing. And he's still gonna die.
I mean, everyone dies eventually.
Yeah.
Old age, combat. Although for me, not from poison. Potent stuff, by the way.
Yeah. Right. I wasn't expecting to find someone like you in this place. You know, they're super racist here, right? Like.
Oh, I know, but I look human enough. They don't really notice.
Must be nice being passing. That's fine. I understand. I mean, I debated on shooting the big guy, but I wasn't expecting your world to have druids. I mean, so rare, right? They are rare here, right? Like, I've seen so many Arcanists. Like, it's honestly laughable how many people aspire towards Arcana here.
So you're from the Feywild, then?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Well, you said this world, and... Well,
Yes.
I've met a Fey in the past, and your personality kind of matches.
I am offended. Not all of us Fey act the same.
Well, kind of along the same lines. But thanks for confirming.
Anywho, any other questions you all have?
What is your name?
You're adorable.
Had to try.
It didn't work with Seed, so I don't think it would work with her. Anyways, thank you very much.
Wait, Seeds? What? How do you know Seeds?
He's the one we...
Hold on, I'm detecting thoughts again.
Okay. As soon as you get that, you see this Eladrin face, but looking much more fall-like, elegant, natural, enjoying themselves, skipping through a field of lilies with smiles, holding hands with a satyr wearing a vest. And then it shifts over to the satyr hooking up with a minotaur. And then escaping through a magical portal and leaving.
Wait, this Minotaur. Was that what's his
You can't
face?
say this.
Only Marion knows.
Oh, you happen to know Seeds? That asshole.
Tell me where that little shit is.
Well, he was last running a resort until we killed him, so I assume back to the Feywild.
Oh, fine, perfect. Kill me, please.
Although that was a while ago, so he could have come back.
She said kill me in common.
No, she's been speaking Sylvan or Elven this entire time. No, he's not that resourceful. Kill me, send me back. If not, I'll come back here again. It's fine.
And he was pretty resourceful to have the attention of looking to my notes. Consort.
Excuse me.
According to Seeds and the artifacts he had, he was getting a backing.
Little leech. What an asshole.
In her head, does she have any idea?
No, she just, now it's images in the forefront of her brain of her just maliciously stabbing Seeds to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then kissing him and then stabbing him more.
Ah, the Fae.
And then at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, did my religion do anything?
15? No, you can't. You would have to have a much more descriptive tome about specifically Eladrins to be able to guesstimate that. Fine. What do you all want? Let's make a deal. How about that? Huh? Let's make a deal.
Could I roll religion to see if I might know what's happening at all?
You have no reason to know anything about the Fae at all.
That's fair.
Yeah. Wait, you're proficient in religion, right?
I'll make a deal with you.
I am proficient in religion.
It's on the table.
John, you speak Elven?
Yeah, I speak Elven. Oh, a deal? You want to make a deal? Sure. What do we got?
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna kill me, right? That's
Well,
your end of it.
It's easier to move you if you're dead. That's at least my rationale.
Right, yeah, whatever. I don't care about this. Fine. If you all kill me, I will answer 2 questions not pertaining specifically to me of your choice. Any 2 questions. Honestly. I just want to go back and kill Seeds. Lying piece of shit.
And then you lost me at the honestly part, because if you don't know, well, we could just be giving that all up. Oh well.
But I'll be honest about it.
5 questions.
3.
4 in a favor.
I don't give favors. Roll me persuasion, Miriam.
I don't know why I keep thinking of these things. I don't have the numbers.
All right, it's called role playing, man. Sometimes you don't have the numbers.
I know.
That's the fun part. When you succeed for no reason.
That's a 3.
Okay. 3 is my final offer on this table. Eventually, somebody here is bound to kill me, right?
I look over to the group.
What are you guys talking about?
What's going on? Also, did I
I'm
find something?
like snacking on a carrot or something that I found.
In exchange for killing her, she will answer 3 questions honestly.
How is she going to answer them if you kill her?
She's a poison-wielding assassin that was going to kill the king.
She's
Turn her
also
in.
a Fae.
Yes. Lily, I know you have a lot of experience with Fae, so you know what that means.
When they make deals, they can't go back on them. Otherwise, they get in very, very deep trouble.
I wouldn't even make a deal with it. Just turn it in. That's my choice. I would turn her
Not
into
turn her into a
authorities.
body. That's the same price.
No, not the price. Turn her in alive so they figure out who's doing things like this.
Well, to be fair, turning her into the server assembly is basically killing her, so we could achieve that deal a roundabout way.
Oh, they won't kill her.
Yeah, I don't think they'll kill her at all. I think they'll do the same thing I just did.
I don't really like if they were going to like make us suffer or anything. That's so unnecessary.
I mean, I don't know if you all realize this, but as you're arguing over what you want to do with her, she's probably trying to escape or do something by now.
That's why we should just knock her out and turn her in.
She's been doing that the whole time, every time she shifts.
John, you notice she's like actively trying to figure out how these knots work, but she's failing horribly. She rolled a 7.
Oh, she immediately got out of the finger trap?
Oh yeah, that wasn't an issue for her at all.
Yeah, you heard that in the detect thoughts.
No.
But she's still tied. She just can't get out of the bindings now. To be fair, it did take her like an action to get out of the finger trap.
Did Clover find anything over 18 investigation?
Ooh, we're jumping over to that one now. Yes. You find deep root. Enough of it to value at 100 gold. You find dung beetle shells worth 50 GP. You find dried seaweed valued at 50 GP. And you find a sliver of putrid bark, which is valued at 200 GP. All alchemical supplies.
Amazing. Okay, she's gonna pocket all that.
I'm going to have to agree with Clover and probably recommend knocking her out again. All in favor, raise their hand.
Clover raises her hand to knock her out. Clover is very about not helping this thing.
I raise my hand. We've already been burned
Helping
once.
her by not killing her.
No, that's harming her. Besides, remember what happened last time when we agreed to something with a Fae?
So what's the verdict here, kids?
Fine, let's do it then. I raise my hand against her.
One more.
Are you just slapping her unconscious?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. All right. Give me an unarmed attack.
Oh.
Flanking?
I mean, if you're threatening her. Wait, no, she's restrained. Advantage still. 21.
Rage though.
Yeah, for 8. You crack against her head and it bobbles back and forth. And in Elvish, she'll say, "You could have done it in one shot. Come on, try again, big boy."
Can I bonk her on the back of the head?
Go for it. Give me an attack.
That's a crit.
With this scimitar?
Jesus!
To knock her out.
As the head is coming backwards, you grab the butt of your scimitar and just crack on the side of the head as she falls to the ground.
Right. So who wants to be the one to go and approach Vestarock about this?
I can turn her in. And Clover's gonna look down at the piece of parchment that didn't have anything written on it, and she's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Dispel magic?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a trick somebody very close to me taught. I know the spell well. It's called Illusionary Script.
Is that how you have a student ID?
No.
The illusion hiding the message inside reads, "Bring the head to the end of the wall and dump it."
Okay. Who wants to come with me to turn her in?
I was figuring we'd bring Vesner out of here, but
We cannot be here when this goes down. The rest of us have already been seen.
There's a dead body.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about that. Also, there's a bounty on my head, so I should probably not be there. Maybe.
And while I have no compunctions against it, I will say that I am not the greatest of liars.
You can just talk, guys. It's okay.
I can't wait
Well,
to see how he gets out of this one.
I just so you guys know, I can't turn into a dog again today.
I suppose some of you get out of here since I don't want to leave Clover alone with this.
Well, honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, currently I trust him.
Points to John more than I
Trust her right now.
You have been acting very aggressive very recently, Clover.
Nothing. I just don't like being at this school.
Why is that?
Remember that talk we had about boundaries?
Well, I mean, you already crossed the boundary by making us have to talk to an assassin of all people.
We wanted to know if there were
job
other.
to do.
This is our job. If there's more assassins, we have to know. What do you mean?
I mean, that is a fair point.
Actually, I can't turn into a dog again later today. Just, yeah. Can we say we take a short rest while we have this discussion?
I mean, it's probably been 10
Sure,
minutes.
you all achieve a short rest. And while you all debate what it is you're trying to do, let's call the session here. And all of you can level up. Okay?
Oh, what?
wow.
Hey!
Oh, dang. Okay.
Quick. Wow.
What? I told you guys
Is
after
it?
you finish this assassination.
Holy shit.
You mean counter assassination? Oh wait,
Yeah.
well, wait, are we killing her? Because I mean, then it's an assassination.
No, Clover was not going to kill her.
I mean, there is no
Players,
compunction.
thank you. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.